When you read our mission statement, it applies to every student, whether they're in kindergarten or the 4th year of college. We have one mission statement here at Georgia Military College, and we all take it very seriously. We will have about 11,000 college students that will come through GMC every year, but each and every one of them, we stress the importance of what we're about here at Georgia Military College. And because we live it and breathe it, and it is the thing that drives everything we do. But you'll see that we build on our military heritage. We're not a military school, we're a leadership institute. I said we stress leadership. We stress self-discipline, self-responsibility. We teach values. We teach respect. We teach dignity. Our guest speaker today, listen, when you're looking for somebody who cares about a community, who has a deep passion for the rural part of Georgia, who understands what healthcare can do, who's been an entrepreneurial, who started up several of his own businesses, knows what it's like to literally start from an idea, a vision, create something, put it into place, and watch it grow, mature, who jumped into healthcare, started as a paramedic. You know, we've got that motto, start here, go anywhere at Georgia Military College. And that's exactly what he's done. He literally started as a paramedic, then became a trauma nurse, and then realized he had a lot of administrative skills too, and kept moving forward in those areas. When COVID hit, he was the one who stood up the first middle of Georgia COVID patient care clinic down in Macon, Georgia, to provide health care for people who needed it desperately. When they made him the chief operating officer here in Milledgeville at Baldwin, our Navicent hospital here, we couldn't have been more excited. Somebody with that kind of eclectic background, who's also a father, who's a husband, who's been raising 4 daughters. I'm not sure what that's like. I'm sure that's very challenging. But if you're raising 4 daughters, Todd, I don't know how you did that, but that's incredible. But they're all about college-age girls right now too, just a little older maybe, and some in college right now. But he comes with a background and a passion for taking care of people. He walked into our hospital here and he recognized we got to do something to save more money on all this energy we're spending, and came up with an initiative to reduce the cost of solar energy. And by next summer, we'll have it fully implemented and save probably 40% of the cost of what the hospital is spending over there. He recognized we need better, more responsive health care. And so he's worked diligently and has been able to increase the ability of ambulatory support that's out there in our community from what it was when he first got here. And he continues to seek and find ways that he can make it better for each and every person that lives here in Middle Georgia area through this hospital right here in our community. As I've watched it over the 12 years I've been here, it's the first time I've seen the passion, the dedication, and the commitment by the leadership, by him, over there changing what's available to all of us here. So when we are looking for a guest speaker, somebody that could talk to all the graduates today and share with you, we could talk about the fact that he was an Ironman, run tons of marathons, has done Ironman competitions, you know, the kind of commitment and dedication just that alone takes. We could go down that path too. But we just couldn't be more excited to have somebody like him here today with us. And so, Todd, we just want to welcome you today, tell you we're thrilled to have you here as a part of the GMC graduation. You know, we were asking ourselves just before this is only the 4th in-person graduation we've had for our online students. And so to each of you, again, congratulations. And with that, I'd like to turn over to our guest speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, General Caldwell. I'm going to have to slide this over a little bit. Good morning. This is a humbling experience for me, and it's not the first time I've been asked to do this, but it's the first time that my wife's been able to join me. So I'd like to thank General Caldwell, the esteemed faculty and staff, proud families, distinguished guests, and most importantly, you guys, the graduating class. This is an awesome thing, and as a non-traditional student myself, I know how special this is. I think I'm non-traditional in every aspect of my life, but that's a whole nother story. Today we gather to celebrate your hard work, your perseverance, and your accomplishments. This is a day of triumph, not only for you, but for everyone who supported and encouraged you throughout this journey. You have all proven that you are determined, capable, and ready to take on whatever challenges come your way. It's an incredible honor to stand here today as your speaker. And like I just pointed out, I sat in a similar seat not too long ago, reflecting on the road that brought me here and about the path that lay ahead. My journey as a non-traditional student began at a place much like GMC, a place where you could start and go anywhere. When I first heard that slogan or statement, Kate Pope here at GMC, she said that one day, and I'm like, that's one of the best things I've ever heard. I'm going to use that. And I use it all the time. But it is a place that truly, where you can start here and go anywhere. Over the past decade, as the general pointed out, my career had taken me from being a paramedic to a nurse in the Level 1 Trauma Center, and then managing and mentoring, educating in critical care as I led teams during the unprecedented time of the COVID pandemic. On March 6, 2020, we opened the first COVID ICU in the Middle Georgia area. Today, I serve as the Chief Operating Officer at Atrium Health Navasset, a division of Advocate Health. Why do I say a division of Advocate Health? Because Advocate Health is the third largest healthcare organization in the nation. And for somebody like me to start at a place similar to GMC, it just proves that you can start here and go anywhere. Today, as you cross the stage and move forward in the next chapter of your lives, I would like to share with you 10 key points for success. These principles have guided me, and I hope they will inspire and motivate you guys as you embark on your own journey moving ahead. Each point ties back to a fundamental truth. The thoughts you choose to entertain shape the outcomes of your life. Positive thoughts produce positive outcomes. Negative thoughts produce negative outcomes. So let this guide your decision and your actions moving forward. Number one, believe in yourself, and obviously you do. And you have a lot of people that believe in you as well. But it all starts with belief. You must believe in your abilities, even when others doubt you, and I'm sure you have experienced that. I know this might be boring, but I mean, already people yawning? Come on. I mean, I'm not that bad, am I? All right. Remember this. Confidence is not arrogance. I had a lot of people say, man, that joker is arrogant. No, I was confident, and I believe in myself. Confidence is not arrogance. It is the quiet assurance that you are prepared to put in the work to achieve your goals. Trust the foundation you've built here at Georgia Military College. If you believe you can, you're already halfway there. Number two, embrace lifelong learning. My mentor and friend, brother in Christ, a guy named George Bryce. He is a 6-time world champion, NHRA Pro Stock motorcycle team owner. And anytime you're a world champion in anything, you have to put forth a tremendous amount of effort, or you would not get the title world champion. He often says, I only know what I know, and I want to expand that knowledge every day. So be a lifelong learner. Learning doesn't stop once you leave this campus. In fact, this is just the beginning. Stay curious, seek knowledge, and remain open to growth. Whether through formal education, personal experiences, or wisdom of those around you, make it a priority to learn each and every day. Knowledge is power, and growth is the fuel for success. Number 3, turn challenges into opportunities. Obstacles are inevitable, but your perspective determines your outcome. When faced with difficulties, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? Challenges are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones. Embrace them, and you will find yourself stronger on the other side. Number 4, be resilient. Resilience is your ability to bounce back after a setback. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about refusing to let that failure define you. Life is a series of peaks and valleys. Resilience is what will help you climb to the top each time you fall. 5, foster positive relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. This part here is not part of my speech that I wrote, but I have to throw my grandmother's old saying in there. If you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. So, foster positive relationships. Build a network of mentors, friends, and colleagues who share your values and support your goals. Remember, your success is not a solo journey. You guys know that. You have a tremendous amount of support to even get you here today. It's a collective effort that thrives on collaboration and mutual respect. Number 6, take ownership of your actions. Accountability is the cornerstone of integrity. Own your choices, your mistakes, and your achievements. Taking responsibility for your actions not only earns you respect, but it empowers you to make better decisions moving forward. Again, my mentor, George Bryce, once eloquently pointed out a profound truth that remains with me today. During a conversation, I remarked that an individual had done something that made me angry. And George responded with these wise words. He said, you know, they might have done exactly what you said, but they did not make you angry. You chose to be angry. And you could have chosen not to be angry. So take ownership of your actions. Number 7, one of my favorites. I should have put this number 10. I don't know why I have it number 7. But true success is not measured by what you achieve, but by what you give to others. Find ways to serve your community, mentor others, and make a positive impact. By lifting others, you elevate yourself to the greatest heights you will ever know. For me, the most fulfilling aspect of life is giving to others, supporting them, encouraging them, and doing so with no expectation of anything in return. Sometimes I give a little too much. My wife gets mad at me, but it is what it is. I'll probably pay for that one when we leave here today, too. I just saw her look at me like, boy, you crazy. Stay disciplined. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. I literally set hourly goals for myself every day. You know, I could get to the office at 9 or whatever. I usually roll in the office about 4 a.m., and I know things that I need to accomplish before 7 and things I need to accomplish before 9. Set those goals every day and stay disciplined. Whether you're training for an Ironman triathlon, which is pretty difficult, or pursuing a professional goal, consistency and dedication are keys to success. Outwork everyone and use the unique God-given gifts that you've been blessed with to excel. For me, the Lord decided that I would not need but about 3 hours of sleep every night. And He knew when He created me that I wouldn't be the smartest. I often think, like picture God thinking, well, this one right here, he's not going to ever be the smartest guy in the room. So I'm going to, give him another gift that he can just go on about 3 hours of sleep every day. So it's hard to beat me when I get a 4-hour jump on you every single day, 7 days a week. So use those gifts and stay disciplined, and remember, outwork everybody else in the room. Number 9, cultivate gratitude. Gratitude will shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. Focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Gratitude fuels positivity, strengthens relationships, and enhances your overall well-being. Make it a daily practice and watch how it transforms your outlook on life. I invite you to reflect on this. Do we live in a perfect world? Certainly not. Yet, even as we navigate our trials and tribulations here in the year 2025, we have access to comforts and conveniences that even kings and queens of centuries past could only have dreamed of. Clean running water, electricity, air conditioning, heat, the ability to enjoy 3 meals a day, and the ability to sit here today as a graduate of this fine institution. So take a moment each day to be thankful and recognize the abundance in your life. Choose to cultivate gratitude. It will elevate your perspective and bring a deeper sense of fulfillment. And finally, number 10. I'm sure you were excited to get to number 10. I know a couple people are. They might think they're dreaming and they had a motivational speech dream, when they wake up. It's okay. It's okay. Maintain a positive outlook. This is so important. Today, if you literally walk into your work environment and you show up with a positive outlook every day and you just basically do the exact job description you were hired for and nothing else, but have a positive outlook, you kind of stand out because it's kind of rare. So the final point and the most important point is the power of thoughts. The way you think shapes your reality. Positive thoughts produce positive outcomes, just as negative thoughts produce negative outcomes. So choose your thought process wisely. When I went back to work in the emergency room as a brand new nurse, I tried to tell them, hey, I'm going to be running the hospital one day. And they didn't listen. And some of them wish they had now. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means facing them with hope, courage, and determination. As I reflect on these principles we discussed here today, I'm reminded of my own journey as a non-traditional student and as a triathlete training for Ironman triathlons. The hours, days, weeks, months of training were grueling, but they were necessary to prepare me for race day. And graduation day is much the same. It's not the finish line. Not at all. It's the starting line. The training is complete, and now it's time to step onto the course of life and show the world what you guys can do. Graduates, you are prepared. You have the knowledge, the skills, and the determination to achieve greatness. Today, you stand on the threshold of endless possibilities. As you step forward, remember the principles we've discussed. Believe in yourself. Embrace growth. Approach life with resilience and optimism. And let your positive thoughts produce positive outcomes for you and your family. On behalf of everyone who has supported you, your family, your friends, your mentors, we are incredibly proud of you. The world is waiting for the unique contribution that only you can give. Go forth boldly. Let your positive thoughts guide you to positive outcomes. And remember, success is not a destination. It is a mindset, a journey, and a way of life. Congratulations, and thank you.